professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring that Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? LAR movement still moving. Subscribe to Die Trying. You see the thumbnail, like the issue with race and crime. Basically, this came about because I'm looking at something and the guy, young brother, young brothers are starting to look a little. Young brother got to be a mixed young brother with the head, with the, El DeBarge young brother talking about, race and crime. Where do you know black men get charged at a much higher rate and get sentenced to longer terms than white men for the same crime? And I get it. But sometimes we skip over a few things. So let me just add my 2 cents to this. The issue with race and crime is this. Why do we keep bringing up crime? You understand what I'm saying? Like we bring up crime like it's okay. you know, I can't believe we're going to jail for a longer time than white folks for committing crime. How about just don't commit the same crime? Just don't commit crimes. And then you got a bunch of people who aren't the type of people who commit crimes talking about people who commit crimes. Like stop caping for criminals. They stole that car, but he shouldn't get all that time. The white boy just stole the car, only got yeah. How about don't steal a car? See, this is the problem. Because guess what? We all know that when in America, when it comes to crime, we get overcharged and everybody else gets undercharged. We all understand that. We all those other groups will become a straight snitch and rat on us and that's not against the criminal code with them. But you're not supposed to rat and snitch on them and y'all hold that standard. That's not. So if you know this stuff, and you're gonna wind up, on the wrong end of the arm of the law, why participate? That's the issue. Like, why? This is racist country, and this country's gonna do me wrong because of the racism. And you know what? I don't want to be in a situation where they throw the book at me because of racism, but you're gonna commit the crime. And then you're gonna have these young people out here talking, he should only get 5 years. Shut up. I was watching when Pink Book Lessons talk about this fight at a high school in Baton Rouge. 2 girls get in a fight, turns into 200 people, and the only people that get arrested is boys. That's the only. So and then they bring in the NAACP to say, you shouldn't have. You're too rough with these kids. And I'm thinking to myself, how about not having an all-out 200-person brawl, including parents, at a high school? Because 2 girls want to fight, let them fight. The other 198 of y'all, what's y'all issue? And then you get caught up and you get charged. We do, fighting school and going to jail. I'm getting charged higher than the white person. Yeah. You probably are. But you knew that already. I'm tired of people who are black or supposed to be black or understand the black experience all of a sudden get brand new when you got to deal with the consequences of America treating you as a black person. It's racist. Yes, it's racist. I'd rather college admissions be racist than the judge. I'm just saying. It's just the way I think. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. I would rather an employer be racist than a lawyer, the district attorney, because they're going to get your life. So that's my issue with race and crime. Like, stop. Just stop and think about it for a second. Because we're giving too much power to the criminal element, as if some of y'all actually believe that the vast majority of these criminals come from these hard circumstances and all they can do is commit crime. That's not true. The vast majority of them people just wanted to do that. They had other options, they just wanted to do that. So they get what they get. They knew, and those people knew what the streets was like, and they knew what the jail was like. But think about it when you see it now. Like when you see some of these young cats get sentenced, and they have a breakdown, and they start crying, And they say, that's wrong, that's too much, man, that's bull. It's like, wait, bro. Wait, time out. You didn't know how unfair the unfair the legal system was to you until they gave you the sentence? Like, are you dumb? Think about how that sounds. Like, think about think about all the history you learned in this country. Think about all the situations in your neighborhood where you know what happened between race and crime, and all of a sudden you would participate in that and think you're gonna get a slap on the wrist like you white. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's my issue with race and crime. Like, people are reaching heavily, like heavily, for something that never existed. Never existed. You the same folks that'll say stuff like, yeah, man, Nat Turner was fighting for his freedom. Do you know what they did after they caught him? It wasn't just an execution. Like, they boiled him and skinned him and, gave his body parts away. Like, they was doing crazy stuff. Think about that. Saw a brother talking about, the problem with America is anybody who wanted Americans to come together got killed in America. So it basically used, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, JFK as an example, Fred Hampton as an example. Like, that's not, even Gandhi, they was like, for humanity as an example. What is the brother in Africa? Joseph Malumba? I might get it wrong. I'm sorry, but same thing as an example. So when it gets to America and America's criminal element, because that's the crux of the issue. America was built on crime with criminal mentalities, but that's okay when it's all right when it's all white. But to think that you're gonna emulate that same behavior and and believe in white supremacy at the same time, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's asinine, But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take it.